Sometimes you just want a pair of headphones that stop trying to be a fashion statement and actually focus on the job at hand. That is exactly the vibe here. When you pick these up, the first thing you notice is how incredibly light they are. It is almost surprising, honestly. You expect a bit of heft, but instead, you get this minimalist, plastic-heavy build that feels like it could survive being tossed into a backpack without a second thought. And that is really the point of this design. It is not trying to win any awards for premium materials, but it is built to be used, not just looked at. Now let's talk about the sound. There is a certain clarity here that reminds you why this brand has been around for as long as it has. It is not trying to blow your eardrums out with artificial bass or overly bright highs. Instead, it leans into a balanced, precise profile. You start hearing little details in tracks you have listened to 100 times, a subtle guitar slide or a breath between vocal lines that usually get buried in cheaper gear. It is clean, it is crisp, and it is surprisingly honest for something at this price point. The fit is another big part of the story. Because they are closed back and sit right over the ears, they do a solid job of creating a little bubble for you. It is not active noise cancellation, so do not expect total silence on a jet engine, but for a busy office or a noisy coffee shop, it does a great job of dampening the world around you. You can actually focus on your work or your playlist without having to crank the volume to dangerous levels. That 18-ohm impedance means you can plug these into just about anything, a laptop, a phone, a tablet, and they will get plenty loud without needing some bulky external amplifier. But look, it is not all perfect. If you have larger ears, you might find the cups a bit snug after a few hours. It is not uncomfortable, but you definitely know they are there. Also, the cable is fixed, which is a bit of a bummer. If that wire ever frays, you are pretty much out of luck, which feels like a missed opportunity for a pair of headphones that are otherwise so travel-friendly. It would have been great to see a detachable cable, but at this price, maybe that is asking for too much. When you're done, the whole thing folds down into a compact little package. It is the kind of gear that just disappears into your bag until you need it. It is not flashy, it is not trying to be the latest tech trend, and it does not have a dozen buttons to confuse you. It is just a straightforward, reliable tool for listening to music. If you want something that sounds great, stays out of your way, and does not require a manual to operate, this is a really solid pick. It is just honest, clear audio in a package that is ready to go whenever you are.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.